All right, so Chris, how's the show going?
It has been incredibly busy. It has been a battle to get you out of the booth and not talking with customers because it's been 100% nonstop. Everybody's super excited about the SolarEdge Nexus solution.
Well, I love talking about the SolarEdge Nexus solution because, of course, as you guys know, I put a lot of effort and design input into it, and I'm very excited. It's really the talk of the town. The entire industry is really talking about how awesome the SolarEdge Nexus solution is, with its emphasis and focus on installability. From your most junior associate to your most seasoned veteran, you can install that battery correctly every single time.
100%. The thing I've been telling people about is how you kind of built this thing or designed this thing from the ground up with the installer in mind. Everything from the handles on the back of the inverter, the Wago style terminations for AC, even down to having a T25 for all of our different connections, removing the cover, doing things of that nature. Oh, it is a busy show.
Yeah.
So this place has been packed the entire time. I need to get the numbers on what the actual attendance is, but it has been shoulder to shoulder this entire show. It's a little bit lighter today. Yesterday, you can see some of the footage. I'll splice in some of the footage right now of everybody before the show started. It has been packed. Solar is super strong and everybody is here, and this is great to see.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I've been feeling last 6 months kind of bad about the state of the renewable energy industry, what we're doing to survive. I felt like we're on the backs of our heels getting pushed up against the wall. But what I've always loved about the solar industry in particular is we're a bunch of fighters. And just the amount of people, the 30 to 40,000 people that are here this week, just shows to tell you, solar is here to stay, and we're gonna fight for it because it is the right thing to do.
We're actually on our way right now to go from this hall over to an expansion hall where our buddies from ConnectDER are at, and they are the ones that are manufacturing the Islander solution. We've got a custom version of that product for SolarEdge, which is UL 4141 certified, listed to work with our Nexus solution.
Yep.
Fantastic product. In fact, we're seeing the Islander product on multiple walls here across the show floor, but we've got a custom version. The thing that I really love about it that is fantastic is the fact that it is passively cooled.
Yep, there's no
one of my biggest worries, especially after going around and doing a whole bunch of beta installations on older sites, is seeing all of these gummed up fans. Now, all of these gummed up fans basically mean that whatever equipment they were attached to was probably doing a little bit of overheating. Now, for an inverter, you get up to that 122 degrees, you're just gonna derate.
Yeah, so we call that the heat rise test. It's a UL 414, and basically you're trying to pass 200 amps through the size of a grapefruit, and you have to be able to dissipate the amount of heat that generates. So a lot of meter collar manufacturers use a fan to help remove that heat, but the ConnectDER Islander and the SolarEdge Nexus Islander don't use a fan, so we're all passively cooled.
I love, because I know when these units have to fail, they have to fail safe. So if you've got a fan, and this is like something that we'll know in like a couple of years, if you've got a fan that gets gummed up, the unit overheats, now it has to fail safe, and now you've got a homeowner that's sitting there without any power. Excuse us as we walk outside into the blasting desert heat of Las Vegas as we move over to Caesar's Palace.
You know what, I'm gonna enjoy it because this is the first time I've seen the sun since Monday. And so I'm really ecstatic to actually be outside and getting some vitamin D right now.
Yes, we have been stuck you in particular, have been tied to that booth for the entire duration of the show.
I'm really surprised I still have my voice.
We were really hoping to record some more content walking around, but it has just been non-stop for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
We still have to go down to Innovation Row, and let's plan on doing that a little bit later today.
Yeah, perhaps. In this case, we are currently walking into Caesar's Palace, we are going to be meeting up with our buddy Khanti over at ConnectDER, and we're going to do a quick interview with him, talk about the product, talk about how it integrates with the SolarEdge Nexus solution, and talk about, you know, one of my favorite things, which is not having to install sub panels and not having to move over loads.
So it's about $5,000 worth of material, and I see very commonly somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000 for backup panel installations.
And I think there's ConnectDER right over there, Emily. Emily has been blocking for us this entire way as we've been walking around. One of the things that I see installation mistakes happening with is going to be just the AC installation in general. So AC installation, because solar, we're a bunch of DC folks, and there are a lot of gotchas and things that can happen when you're installing AC. So not having to deal with that is going to be a lifesaver. So we've arrived at the ConnectDER booth.
Yeah.
And we've got all the wonderful folks from ConnectDER all the way around here. We've got the SolarEdge Nexus solution right here on the wall. So we're going to do a quick spot with them, and we'll catch you on the next one. Stay sunny.
Stay optimized.
Cheers.